Hi guys, I cannot find the light this morning. It is 9 o'clock and the sun is so bright that it's either I'm completely washed out or it's too dark. So this is kind of a happy medium. It's the closest I can come to proper lighting, and I really wanted to show you my new hair, which is this. But it's not really showing up very well, so you'll probably see that it looks different in other videos. It's looking kind of darker and not quite as vibrant in the tips as it actually is. So we'll see, but as yet, I'm yet to find the correct lighting. On that note, I am going to be using natural light for as many videos as I can. You may be aware from my last few videos they weren't fantastic lighting, and that's because I was playing with a new light box that I've got. It's a big soft box, and I thought that it would end up being better lighting and I'd be able to film at night time, but unfortunately the camcorder that I have, which is a JVC Averio something, it's not a top of the line camcorder, it's a very, very basic camcorder, and I just wanted something with a flip screen so that I could just up and film anywhere. Like for example right now, I was like searching for the light, and that would have been very difficult carrying around my DSLR on the tripod with a big mirror behind me to try, and I had to have something so that I could position a mirror so that I could see the back of the screen and hopefully be able to focus enough for it to look sharp in iMovie editing, but it was a complete nightmare. So what I've decided that I am going to do, because there's no white balance settings on this new camcorder, and even when I do the white piece of paper it just kind of auto adjusts back to the blue that it wants to be. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to try and use my DSLR, which does have the white balance feature, when I film at night time, because the whole point of filming at night time is that I haven't had time to do it during the day, but also that Lee will be here, so he will be able to kind of get behind the camera and focus it and do everything I need to do, and then know I'm in shot, and then he can kind of just leave and I can make my videos. So fingers crossed it will still be worth the fact that I went out and got a new softbox, but unfortunately it doesn't work with the camcorder that I've got. Very, very, very frustrating. I do also have an old Nikon Coolpix L100 that I used to film on, and that also has the not a white balance necessarily, but it kind of, it does let you choose what it wants to be on to set off with, like kind of green, red, whatever tone, kind of to counteract whatever is showing up that you don't want to show up, like the blue. So I would put kind of more red in, more green, less green, whatever. So yeah, hopefully that's going to sort itself out so that I can film in low light situations. Like for example today, couldn't find the light. If I could just have picked it up and it would just work, that would be amazing, but unfortunately it's not going to work for me that way, and I'm not prepared to go out and buy a new camera yet because I've only had this for like 6 months maximum. So we'll see in the future maybe, but I've already spent so much money on my YouTube stuff this year that it's just not really, I can't justify it. So yeah, I'm going to try and film all my videos on a weekend or a Monday where I can hopefully get some natural light. My perfect spot for filming is probably the conservatory, which is the brick wall behind me, and I've now been filming in the front room, which is a few videos ago I started doing that, but this morning neither of those places have got sun, so it's very, very difficult to find it. And then the places that do have sun, it's very, very bright sun, it's not low enough in the sky to get you a really good lighting. Best lighting is probably midday, so that's when I'll put Milo down for a nap and film the rest of my videos. But I wanted to do kind of an update video, show my new hair. If you follow my vlog channel, you'll be aware already that I have changed my hair. I did have a bit of a, not a disaster necessarily, but I tried to do my roots. My main issue with highlights, because I loved my hair before, I loved the highlighted colour, the effect, everything, but my main issue with highlights is that you always have roots. No matter how long ago you had your highlights, you always have roots, and I hate that. So I decided I'd get kind of a pale blonde to do my roots, and then I'd just put it over the rest of the hair to blend it in. Didn't work out quite that way, because everything I've used in the past, it's because I was using a colour as opposed to a bleach, or I thought I was. Everything I've used in the past has been not so effective at lightening my roots. So I left it onto my roots first of all for maybe 20-30 minutes, and then for the remaining 10-20 minutes I left it on the rest of my hair. I should have known, and I did kind of suspect when I put a powder into the formula that I was using some kind of peroxide, and I think I was. I didn't check the box, but chances are, because my entire head of hair was practically white. There was the tiniest bits of yellow in the roots, but it was an amazing, amazing product. I showed it in my vlog, so if you want to see that, you can see it there in my Sunday's vlog, the go-karting vlog. I showed which dye I used. But it was very, very effective. It was one of the L'Oreal Feria, I think, or Preference, I forget. But it was like Extreme Blonde, I think it was called, and it's very, very good. If you're looking to lighten your hair, it was very, very good. And it was better than just a bleach because it came with toning agents as well. So it came with like a toning conditioner that really did eradicate most of the brassiness. And if I'd wanted super blonde hair, I would have been so happy because I swear to God it was almost white. But it really doesn't suit me. And the next day I was like, no, it's just too much. It was making my face look really, really grey. And I've been considering maybe going a darker blonde because of the roots anyway. And the funniest thing, and I know some of you will say this, in my last video, which I filmed like a week ago, but in my last video I said I'll probably stay light blonde for a while, and that is generally like the death toll. When I say anything like I'm gonna do something or I'm gonna keep something, then it never works. It never ever works. So that was kind of me saying something was going to happen and then it never ever was going to happen. So yeah, it was bound to happen that I changed it within a week, wasn't it? But I ended up doing it, it's honey blonde, which is kind of, depending on what light I'm in, sometimes it looks kind of light brown, sometimes it looks almost strawberry blonde, which is fine. And then I put in the ends a directions dye from Extras. I think you can get them online, like all over the country, all over the world, whatever. But it's the flamingo pink, and previously I'd used a pastel pink, which hadn't showed up at all, really. It was really, really rubbish. And I was completely disillusioned with these colours because I thought, well, it hardly shows up, and my hair was very blonde at the time. But it hardly showed up, it faded after like one wash, what was the point? So knowing that I was probably going to go a little bit darker, I got like a hot pink, which is this flamingo pink. There's more of a purpley pink you can buy, and I got the kind of more reddy pink. And yeah, it's very, very vibrant. I put conditioner all over my hair, and I wasn't looking because, again, with the pastel pink, it really didn't matter because it was so ineffective. So there I was, just like, putting it in the bottom of my hair, it's fine. And then I looked down and my hands were stained bright pink. And they're not so bad now, I've scrubbed and scrubbed them, but they were seriously, seriously pink. And I thought, oh, shit. What have I done? So there are kind of patches where it's higher pink here and not so much pink here. And it's not really even, but when I've curled my hair and kind of tousled it up a little bit, you can't really tell so much. But if I did it again, I would definitely pay a little bit more attention. Also, I've been told that this stays in your hair a lot longer. So I wish I'd known that before I put it in, but I do like it. It's just, it's so bold. Like I said, I don't think it's really showing up on camera. I think it kind of looks a bit pastel-y, but it's so bold pink. Really, it's almost a dark pink, but very, very bright. Dark and bright, it is. But yeah, I wish I'd known how long it was going to stay in my hair before I put it in, because I might have been a little bit more cautious and put maybe a little bit less of it in. But I only left it for 5 minutes max, and it is so vibrant. So if you are looking for any kind of hair colour, go and check the directions. There are lots of different ones. I think there's like pillar box reds. There's kind of a peachy kind of colour I'd quite like to try. But I think moving forward, what I'll probably do is have some highlights and lowlights nearer Christmas when the pink's fading a little bit, and make it a little bit more like my natural colour. I know that this is a similar colour to what I had before I did all the highlights and the bleach and whatever, but it's my hair. These are the things that I do to my hair. The last time I made a video about hair, people were like, I can't believe you're doing this. You've just got your hair into this condition and da-da-da-da-da. It's my hair. Like, I know that people have this really strong feelings about not ruining your hair, but this is what I do to my hair. This is like, it's kind of like someone looking at you and saying, I can't believe you would put makeup on your face. I can't believe that you would do that to your face when you're so naturally beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But that's what you want to do. This is what I want to do to my hair. If it's ruined, I'm prepared for that, you know. It's my risk to take. And there's never been a point where I've thought, oh my God, I've got the most beautiful hair in the world and I have really long, gorgeous, curly hair, and then just like properly effed it up. But if I did, it would be my decision to make. I've always, always done crazy things to my hair. When I was a kid, I had black hair for the majority of kind of my teenage years, and then I had like hot pinks and reds and all kinds of stuff. I've been practically every colour, other than kind of the green-blue spectrum. I've been every colour, I think. So this is just what I do. I get bored, and this is the easiest thing that I can change on myself. And that's why I'll never have super long hair, because it's too much of a liability. It's too much of a responsibility, really. I equate it to like having a very expensive handbag. If you've got a cheap Primark handbag, then if something happens to it, it's not the end of the world. If you've got a really expensive Louis Vuitton handbag, you will cry for days if it's broken or if somebody steals it. It's like if I've got super long hair and it's ruined, then I would be really, really upset. Like, I'd grown my hair. I'd been so good to my hair. I'd I was so mad when that got to be Schwarzkopf like blow dry kit. Completely ruined my hair because I had been so good to it. I'd had one set of highlights in a year. I was conditioning it, I was using oils, I was hardly heat treating it at all, and I was so good, and it was like down to maybe here, and then I had to have it all chopped up to my ears because that particular product, which I didn't even want to use. I only used it to review. I didn't even want straighter hair. I just used it because I thought there's no reviews out there. I'll review it because if someone searches for a review, then my review will be the only one that they find. And to this day, it's probably one of my highest viewed posts on my blog. So, you know, you suffer for the blog. But that wasn't something that I intended to do, and that still ruined my hair. So kind of get on that perspective of I was being really nice and not ruining my hair, and something did ruin my hair anyway by accident. So I'm going to keep colouring my hair and doing crazy things to it because it's what I enjoy doing. And I know that some people don't like it, but don't watch my hair videos. A lot of people started watching my videos because they found me through hair videos and really like these kind of videos. The reason that I've started only doing kind of hair colouring type videos in vlogs is because I started to get so much negativity about it. Like, stop doing this, stop doing this. I'm like, chill out, it's my hair. So yeah, I know that some people won't like this, but I really like it. The baby's shouting, so I should go in a minute. But I really like it, and some people do like it. Some people Instagrammed, yes, I like it. Some people Instagrammed, no, I don't. When I had the white hair and I put up a picture, it was so divided. I really didn't like it. It was way too blonde. I came downstairs and Lee was like, wow. It was like white hair. Loads of people said, keep the hair, it looks really cool. And I just couldn't have done it. And I really appreciate those people that were trying to be supportive of like a little bit wah hair. But some people would have loved that, and it was on my head. And yeah, it looked okay, but I didn't like it. And it works, you know, we can't all like the same things, but just appreciate that it is my choice to change my hair. That was my little hair rant, because I do expect so many people to say, I don't like your hair, why are you doing this? Because people just, I don't know why people feel so strongly about me ruining my hair. I don't know. But yes, I have changed it. I really like it. I'm going to film some videos for you today. Probably the drugstore makeup, or I Heart Drugstore. Can't believe I haven't filmed that one already. Loads of videos. Loads of people have asked me to do another Soap and Glory best and worst. So I'm going to see if I can get things together for that today. I'm going to have to watch the original to kind of tick off everything that I've already talked about. And hopefully I've got enough stuff, new stuff, to talk about in a new video. So if I can film that today, I will. Otherwise, it will definitely be this month because I've had so many requests for it. And anything else you want to see, let me know, because this video is going to go up very, very soon. So probably up before I start filming the other ones. I'll see you guys later. Sorry for my little rant, but, you know, I know the kind of comments that I'm going to get on a video where I've changed my hair. And yeah, so hopefully I can film later on in a different setting so you can actually see how vibrant it is. But it is super pink in the ends. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and bye!